example of it not working. Because, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to stamp and keep the beat. I got too carried away with different beats that you could play with. So start thinking, okay, so that's not actually particularly good. So what you need to do is, let's start, instead of clapping, let's get the stamping. You can always clap and stamp. So let's get that as the main beat. Okay. And then let's use the voice. So how about going, oh, 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 oh. And you guys carry on.
Oh, oh,
good. And then you think, well, what goes well with, I know, just make it simple.
oh, oh,
Yeah, well, let's go for, I think maybe 3 notes up. 3 notes up, off the work. Good, and what I liked was that you just did it. And that's kind of the idea, of just go with whatever comes to your mind. But what you actually sang was 5 notes underneath. I'm just trying to think, if you set something up, you've got a note which is oh, oh. You're thinking, oh, where am I going to go with that? And I've got to give these guys now something to do. You just think, okay, next note up. So you go oh, oh, oh. Go to the next one, but maybe shift it 1 beat across. So instead of on the beat, it'll be, so not on the beats, do it off the beats. I mean, you know, it's something that if you kind of want to just, if you're unprepared and you've got all your iPod with your tunes on it or your buzz box, whatever it is that Tamara has very amazing app on her phone where she presses it and it goes. It's very cool. Yeah, so whether you've left that in the car.
Another thing that you can add to that, actually, which Sam brought up, is Sam, that's your name, yeah, when we were chatting, is that if you're trying to teach one group a little something and the others are being noisy and distracted, if you get them to go like this, everybody together, nice and gently, and that, put your fingers as well. With the massive group, you can hear, with a massive group doing this, it turns into kind of a little rainforesty sound, and that can be your backing track to anything you're doing. So keep your kids interested by doing a little thing whilst you're teaching something, okay? Because it doesn't get in the way, but it's a nice thing for them to do.
So what I wanted to kind of demonstrate is that, you know, I've not got any of these clever little songs up my sleeve with, you know, these different parts that can kind of come together and overlap and brilliant. However, with just a bit of kind of, you know, a bit of get up and go, you can get something going which might be a bit different to the song that you're trying to teach them. If they're like bored, stiff, like you've just got to this point, you're kind of like, you're lacking energy, you need something new, you give something a go, and there's no harm in trying. You know, if it doesn't work, just, okay, fine, give yourself a clap, it's having great, you know, and but you've learned something, you've learned what might not have worked, so you can kind of develop